Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back today for another video. So in this one, we're going to be taking down Gwenpool for the final objective on my main account, Legacy, and that is the Brotherhood of Mutants objective. So for that one, I was struggling a little bit. I first started out with Juggernaut, because you put the tag to the Brotherhood of Mutants and you see Juggernaut. You're like, okay, I gotta use Juggernaut. He's like one of the best champs in the whole game. One of my favorite champs to play actually in the whole game. I've been loving Juggernaut. But of course, in this fight, he's terrible. He's one of the worst options for it because he dies in about 10 seconds. Because there's a node that basically prevents him. And then, there's some other options like Toad and Sauron, who I could have went for. But, nah. I'm going to be going for the Master of Magnetism. And that is my boy, Magneto. So that's who we're going to be going for today. And man, I really love this fight. I really love this fight. I think this is such an awesome fight. It's easy, but it's also challenging because it requires a mastery of inverted controls and either a mastery of switching in between, which I'm not good at, but this fight has definitely made me better at it, or the ability to play around when it switches. What I mean by that is, the most dangerous part of this fight is when Gwenpool is throwing a special attack and the timer is like about to activate or deactivate. That's when things get sketchy because you could be right about to have to dash to dex an attack, and the timer is like so close to changing. You maybe don't even know if you need to dash back forwards or backwards. You don't have enough time to think about it, or you just get confused, and that can totally happen. That is the most susceptible moment in this fight, in my opinion. But there's ways to play around that. You can just kind of try to parry to try to kill some time while that's changing. You can use your own special attack. There's ways to kind of alleviate that frustration and kind of play around it. But you can also just play around it, like just guess, or guess the input, what it's going to be. And that ended up happening to me so many times in this fight, which again usually is like my kryptonite, but I don't think it is anymore. This fight has made me, I've always been pretty good at adverse controls, but my issue with it is switching back and forth. That's always been my problem. Like, if you put me in inverted, I'm fully inverted, I'm fine. I can switch my brain to that and I can just play like that. And obviously non-inverted is fine too. But when it's switching, that's what I've always disliked. But I really like this fight, and it's made me better at it. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful for this fight. That's honestly why I love just this type of content, because it makes you a better player. Especially when you're going for like solos. And I'm not saying you have to, but for me, I do like to get solos, and I usually don't get them on my first try. So it usually ends up taking some practice, and the more I practice, the better I get. So I really love these fights. I'm so happy Kabam's doing this, locking in for every season. I hope this stays a thing for the rest of time in this game. Like every season, every seasonal thing we get every 2 weeks, we get a new boss fight, like forever. I'd be so happy with that. Like every 2 Wednesdays, I get to just, fight a new boss and make videos about it. It's fun. I really look forward to whenever we get a new one. Yeah, so Magneto's doing pretty good here. The thing is, though, when I first used Magneto, I was like, oh, he's gonna crush this. Gwenpool's metal. And I get in here, I'm like, Gwenpool's not metal? Like, what? She's got swords. She's got a little utility belt. She's got straps around her thighs. You're telling me none of that has like a little metal buckle or anything? Like, no freaking way she has no metal on her. Kabam's whole cop-out with swords is, oh, if the champion can drop it, they're not magnetic. What? Okay, then make her drop her sword so she can't bleed me then. Like, what? I don't know. Kabam has some interesting game logic when it comes to tagging champions and when it comes to immunities. I really don't like it. The reasoning they use is, oh man, my logic thinking brain just does not agree with a lot of the things that Kabam does. But anyways, she's not magnetic. She is not magnetized here. So Magneto caps his prowess at 5. that you can gain from landing his heavy attacks. So there's no need to land any more than 5, you know, in a row. And then, of course, we can still charge them up, which, you know, we have been doing. Yeah, man, this fight's been going pretty great. It definitely took me a few attempts to get this. This is my Magneto here is only ranked 4, so you know he's not the highest of ranks. But after a while, I started to get pretty comfortable just with this fight in general, and yeah, I'm really liking it. And then, you know, after I had done this fight on my main account, you know, like spending all day doing it, I did it on Leg Spiker too. I haven't uploaded that yet, but Leg Spiker just destroyed this Gwenpool, man. He just destroyed her because I was already so warmed up with this fight, so comfortable with the way this fight works with the reverse controls, that once I got on Spiker, I was just making magic. But yeah, everything's going really great so far here. We're at 135 hit combo. Everything's going great. I think right up until the end of this fight, I think that's when things start to take a bit of a turn, start to get a little bit sketchy. But yeah, gonna go ahead, bait out this special attack. Boom, charge up that a little bit. There we go. Pop this. It's gonna do some nice damage. Crumple her. There we go. Alright, our inverted controls are gone. Just got 16% health left, man. We're getting there. We are getting there. Another thing you can do to you know, alleviate when the timer changes is to utilize your striker. Utilize your striker like right before it changes, or a bit before. Like, striker kills so much time, so the striker is a very forgiving window to kind of deal with that. Like right there, mid special, I went inverted, but again, I was ready. I was just in my mode in this attempt, and I wasn't gonna let her catch me with an inverted mistake here. Again, boom, changes mid special. It's fine. It's not even phasing me. I'm so locked in at this point. It's fine, do your worst. But this is where things got real sketchy, because she's not throwing her special. She's not throwing it, and she kept like, oh yeah, dude, this was really pissing me off. This whole fight, you know, was going so good, it was going so fast. Now look at it, it's like a completely different fight at this point. She throws this mid special too. I mean, she throws that mid switch. Other special 2 mid inverted switch there. Oh man, here I was starting to get flustered because like the AI was just being a butthead. I'm like, come on, just throw your specials. What the hell are you doing? There I went for a little reparry because I was scared she was gonna throw a heavy like while I was switching. Oh man, this was just really pissing me off. I'm like, Gwenpool, just throw it. Like, come on, what are you doing? I'm at 175 hit combo right now. I'm so close to getting the solo. Here, like, I switch again as she's dashing. Just throw your special. What is wrong with you? Like, oh my god. That was just annoying the crap out of me. I'm like, dude, I'm not about to fumble this solo to a stupid AI right now. Like, come on. Just a little bit of cooperation. Please, just a teensy tiny bit of cooperation. That's all I'm asking for. Here, I'm just spamming specials. I'm like, just die, just die, just die. I almost died there. I almost got hit there. Her AI there totally took me out of my flow state. You know, it completely snapped me out of that and put me into a flustered state at the end there. Yeah, the ending of that fight was so sketchy, man. But we managed to pull it out. Got the dub. Got the solo. 3 for 3 on solos. And yeah, gonna go ahead and claim these juicy rewards now. 600k gold, 3 objectives claimed, and that's gonna allow us to push to the next rewards bracket, which I think is gonna give us like a full ascension here. Yeah, full ascension, little 24% T6CC, and then next we get 5k Titan shards, which is really exciting. I want every ounce of those Titan shards, man. I love Titan shards so much. So here I think I just go for a little bit of mutant. But yeah, guys, that's fitting. You know, Brotherhood of Mutant Objective, take some mutant catalysts. Yeah. That's going to go ahead and do it for the final objective, though, on this Spring of Sorrow Gwenpool boss fight. That is all the objectives done now with Brotherhood of Mutants now in the books. And then I will have one more video, at least, of this Gwenpool boss from Leg Spiker's perspective. He ends up taking it with Aegon and Stark Spidey. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to go ahead and do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if so. Subscribe for more content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.